It's an issue that has plagued Kern County for many years, human trafficking. And today, millions across the country will bring awareness to this ongoing issue. 23
ABC's Daniela Garrido joining us in studio after speaking to a human trafficking survivor to share her story in the hopes of helping others. Daniela?
Mike, Danielle, the woman I spoke to says she began being trafficked before she was a teenager, and she says it all started with someone very close to her.
At the age of 12, I was groomed into prostitution by a family member. I stood thinking that I was helping her. She was a heroin addict, so I would help her get her drugs and money for us to survive. And I grew up like that.
Angelica Zuniga says she grew up in prostitution in East Bakersfield since she was 12 years old.
I continued selling myself or being sold till I was 29 years old.
Zuniga is now 35 and it is her first interview in 3 years. Recently, she became more active in the Kern County Coalition Against Human Trafficking, and she says the problem is still growing on our streets.
It's everywhere. It's not only on Union or Baker or Flower, it's everywhere. You know, the girls from as young as 12 years old. I was 12.
According to the coalition, Kern County is a hotspot for this kind of trafficking due to the major freeways that run through the county. This week, President Trump signed a bill authorizing $430 million toward combating human trafficking.
Things like for the coalition, for example, they do so much for women like myself that if we had more funding, they can go even deeper to the field and continue to do more work.
She says the introduction to human trafficking doesn't usually start from kidnapping, but from within families.
But for myself and for a majority of a lot of women, it's family members who are addicted to some type of drug, and that's how you get introduced to it.
Currently, Zuniga has made an extra effort to serve victims of trafficking in Kern County.
And we go out on Friday night and we give gift bags or blankets to the women that are still in prostitution, or to the homeless, and we just share what God has done. Myself and my husband are the leaders of that, and we both came from the streets. So it's like it's in our heart. And we go out there, we have so much compassion for the people because we once lived that life.
Next Tuesday, the Kern County Coalition is doing a Liberty Bell ringing and county proclamation against human trafficking to raise awareness for this problem in our community.